following the stern warning by Education CS Professor George Magoha on his promise to crack the whip on school heads hiking fees. Parents of Upper Hill School, Nairobi, are a worried lot of following an increase of up to 26,000 Kenya shillings in school fees. The parents cite no consultation whatsoever from the administration, with efforts to reach the management proving futile. Shelleng Etich files the following story.
That school is not yours. The school belongs to government. The children belong to government. You yourself, you belong to government. Who do you think you are?
With the school academic calendar set to take off this coming week, Upper Hill School parents are worried following the school's notorious adjustment of school fees without prior consultation. This is John, not his real name. He says the school did not provide a valid reason for the increment.
We feel even if there is change has to be gradual, you know? Yeah, because now we are looking at now our children, the guys who are entering now, they are paying a certain amount of money. The government has said this amount of money to be paid. If there's something needed to be paid more, parents will agree, but it cannot be a whole 20,000. Is it that they cannot be controlled? Then why should we have a guideline from the government that this is the amount of money to be paid? When you look at the activities which are there, honestly, which school has played any sports? So when you say educational activities, what educational activities are they doing?
On the other hand, Martin, a parent of a former student, says a student is not even allowed to clear from the school, reason being the 26,000 Kenyan shillings increase, yet they had cleared the fee.
They were saying that I have a balance of 27,000 some hundreds. So I asked the principal, how come this increment has happened when my son was actually supposed to have cleared the school fees? Because my fee structure was supposed to run in that program of 2019-2020. But now, this one is for 2021. My son is not supposed to feature in that fee structure. But now he insists that these things were supposed to be paid in second term of 2020 and the third term of 2020. But I haven't paid anything because I feel it is not right to pay.
So what reasons did the school have for the sudden increment?
We even asked for the fee structure. That shows the adjustments. They refused to give us a fee structure. Instead, they were giving us a piece of paper without even a stamp. In his office, what he told me is he has bought the furniture for the principal's office. And that is a change that he has made in the school. Secondly, he told me he has built a fence costing 100 million. I don't see where that fence is.
John showed me communications he received from the school indicating that the 26,000 rise caters for the school menu, generator, COVID mitigation, academic programs, new dorms furnishing, and one BOM teacher.
For me personally, I went to the school. I tried to get to the head teacher. I was put in waiting for a very long time.
So I went to the principal straight. I told the secretary that I have to clear my son, and I've been sent to come and see the principal. That's how I was allowed to go and see him. But actually, he kept me from 11 o'clock to 4 in the evening. But I was there. I waited for him until I saw him.
Efforts to interview school principal Mr. Masaku Muia on the same did not bear fruit, as he easily declined and gave us this response.
Sasa sisi hakuna kitu tumeongeza. Na kama kuna kitu imeongezeka through makubaliano ya wazazi na kamati ya shule. And the ministry has been informed on the same. Unaona sasa?
Okay. On this basis, we reached out to the PTA chair to inquire of the same, but on realization that we were journalists, the reception was hostile. We changed tactic as we had to get to the root of the increment, and we called back later under the disguise of a parent who needed the fee breakdown. Falling for the bait, he shockingly describes to us how the raise was contributed to by a debt accrued by the school nearly 3 years ago.
Another 10,000 was the factor of creditors. the school had a debt overturned to 31 million, and this 31 million, the creditors had taken the school to the courts. Now, when the school wrote to the ministry to advise on the same, then the ministry advised that the school board of management plus the PA executive to come up with the modalities so that those matters can be solved outside the court.
However, parents are unsatisfied on the amount that each student has to pay for these changes. The parents we reached out to say it is hard to reach the school administration concerning the same, with previous efforts having proven futile. Even as the government plans to implement its school fee reduction plans, parents are worried they still would not be able to afford it. Meanwhile, they're waiting on Education CS George Magoha to crack his whip on school heads increasing the fee. Sheila Ngetich, Switch TV, Nairobi.